Our hearing today is kicking off Senate discussions for the fall on a very timely topic, the recent advances in artificial intelligence and the Department of Energy's role in ensuring our continued competitiveness and security in emerging technologies. Over the past few years, 6 national labs with world-leading capability have been working to understand the challenges around AI and related issues. And those labs are Argonne National Laboratory in Illinois, Lawrence Livermore and Lawrence Berkeley National Labs in California, Los Alamos and Sandia National Labs in New Mexico, and Oak Ridge National Labs in Tennessee. The labs work in bringing together both fundamental science and national security missions. This hearing will examine their findings. This hearing will also discuss the $1.8 billion exascale computing program that the committee authorized. If we want to invest in AI in a cost-effective way, we must build on these existing programs and avoid wasting resources and duplication. Most people think about the Department of Energy for its work advancing energy technologies like nuclear reactors, energy efficiencies, carbon capture, and hydrogen. But DOE does more than just energy. The department also is the largest supporter of physical scientific research in the federal government, conducting research and developing technologies across a range of fields from quantum computing to vaccine development to astrophysics. Last Congress, we spent a lot of time examining DOE's critical role in broad scientific research in the context of the Endless Frontier Act, which ultimately became laws as the CHIPS and Science Act. DOE's scientific work jumpstarts private sector innovation, it strengthens our economy, and is central to our national security. DOE research ensures the U.S. can anticipate, detect, assess, and mitigate emerging technology threats related to advanced computing, biotechnologies, nuclear security, and much more. Artificial intelligence stands out across DOE's vast mission. It has the potential to revolutionize scientific discovery, technology deployment, and national security. In fact, AI is already changing the world at a remarkable pace. We're seeing it deployed in battlefields across the world. Ukraine has successfully used AI-enabled drone swarms against Russian forces. Also, AI helped us fight COVID-19. DOE's Oak Ridge National Laboratories used its artificial intelligence and computing resources to model proteins in the coronavirus to help develop the vaccine. But make no mistake, artificial intelligence also presents many risks. Earlier this year, a class of non-scientific students at MIT was tasked with investigating whether AI chatbots could be prompted to assist non-experts in causing a pandemic. In just 1 hour, the chatbot suggested 4 potential pandemic pathogens, explained how they can be generated from synthetic DNA using reverse genetics, supplied the names of the DNA synthesis companies, unlikely to screen orders, identified detailed protocols and how to troubleshoot them, and recommended that anyone lacking the skills to perform reverse genetics engage a core facility or contract research organizations. That comes from a research paper titled, "Can Large Language Models Democratize Access to Dual-Use Biotechnology?" which I asked unanimous consent to enter into the record. Without objection. Scientific and engineering expertise has long been a barrier that protects us from rogue actors. Until now, the common person has not had access to the resources or the know-how to launch these high-tech threats on human society. Irresponsible availability of AI technologies risk eliminating much of the expertise required to develop a weapon, disease, or cyber attack, thereby eroding defenses we had in the past. AI is not a new issue for the committee or the Department of Energy. Since the 1960s, DOE has been a key player in investments in AI and automated reasoning. As we all know well, the department has 17 national labs, 34 user facilities that are crown jewels of America's R&D network. DOE's national laboratory system houses a workforce of over 70,000 scientists, engineers, researchers, and support personnel with world-leading scientific expertise, whose mission is to serve the American people. Each of these labs plays a significant role in the future of AI. As I mentioned earlier, DOE is also the largest funder of the physical science and manages more scientific data than any other agency in the U.S. As a result, the department has computing resources, expertise, experience managing large volumes of data that give the department their natural leadership on artificial intelligence. When federal agencies have an AI problem, they look to the DOE and its labs for help. Over the past decade, the department has developed thousands, and I say thousands, of AI applications. For example, the National Energy Technology Lab in Morgantown, West Virginia, my home area, supports the Department of Interior in using artificial intelligence to identify orphan oil and gas wells. For the Orphan Well Program, AI serves resources by analyzing old land survey maps, drilling permits, historical images, production records, and eyewitness accounts to find well sites. During the 2023 R&D Awards, which I am told is referred to as the Oscars of Innovation, Dr. Rick Stevens of Argonne National Lab, who is one of our witnesses today, was recognized for his work using AI to accelerate the discovery of new cancer therapies and treatments that are highly personalized for individual patients. And our committee has recently played an important role in advancing DOE's AI work, recognizing that the United States must not fall behind in a supercomputing race. We authorized the exascale computing program at the Department of Energy in the 115th Congress. In May of last year, the Frontier supercomputer at Oak Ridge National Laboratory in Tennessee passed exascale, the ability to perform 1 billion calculations per second. That's a lot, making this the fastest supercomputer in the world. Before we authorized the exascale computing program, China had the fastest computers. Now the U.S. has regained the lead. This supercomputer at Oak Ridge is already using AI to model the behavior of human cells to develop better treatments for Alzheimer's, opiate addiction, and cancer. But the global AI race is just beginning. AI has the potential to add trillions of dollars into the world economy each year. Governments and companies around the world are competing fiercely in the new market. In particular, America must accelerate our efforts to compete and defend against China and AI. China on AI. It is estimated that the annual Chinese AI investments will reach over $26 billion by 2026, which dwarfs the U.S. government's current spending of about $3.3 billion per year. Between 2015 and 2021, Chinese AI companies raised $110 billion, including $40.2 billion from U.S. investors, which I cannot even believe, and 251 AI companies. In 2017, China released their new generation of AI development plan, which includes R&D and infrastructure targets. The U.S. currently does not have a strategic AI plan like this. In addition to government spending, China's workforce advantage is significant. It has twice as many STEM PhDs and twice as many STEM master's degree holders than the U.S. China has created artificial intelligence PhD programs in every one of their top universities. In regards to the exascale computing program, this committee championed the Chinese government could be set to operate as many as 10 exascale supercomputers by 2025. Xi Jinping himself has pointed to our national lab network, calling them indispensable momentum for the development and innovation of science and technology. Soon, China may have their very own lab network. Just last week, a company named Baidu released Ernie Bot, which is a Chinese Communist Party-approved AI language model comparable to the ChatGPT app developed in the U.S., which we've all heard a lot about. Ernie Bot is the most downloaded app in all of Asia and is expected to continue to grow. It is clear to me that DOE needs to do more strategic planning around AI so the Americans have confidence that we are leveraging our key resources, such as our national labs, to their fullest potential. We should encourage other agencies to use DOE's AI resources and promote private sector partnerships with the department and the national labs to develop safe commercial applications of AI. We must also understand what additional investments are needed to spur U.S. leadership in artificial intelligence. Congress should focus on strengthening and expanding our impressive existing programs rather than creating duplicate new programs at other agencies. We should also ensure DOE and the national labs are able to responsibly recruit leading AI experts, both from our country and globally. Much of America's AI expertise comes from abroad. Immigrants founded or co-founded nearly half of top startups in the U.S., and international students earn 60% of our computer science doctorates. All at the same time, we must be absolutely sure that the department's AI work includes strong research security requirements. We will not outcompete China in AI if they're able to just steal the technology funded by our taxpayers' dollars. The CHIPS and Science Act that passed last Congress featured research security improvements that are now law and currently being implemented by the department. However, foreign espionage is an evolving threat, and we must remain vigilant and clear-eyed in this threat. The United States must remain at the forefront of a new emerging technologies, and the Department of Energy is a central component of that effort. I'm looking forward to hearing our witnesses' perspectives on specific steps our committee and the department could take to ensure America's advancing AI in a competitive, responsible manner.